Okay, so quick video time. I am really excited. Today's a big day in the Asbach house because Kate has her showcase for cheerleading, which I already mentioned, and so she's very excited. The kids are going with my parents to see The Christmas Story at the Aronoff, which they are very excited. And Josh and I get to do a ton of work. So a couple of things I want to show you because this actually is awesome. So both of the windows that we bought off of Amazon, because anyone that knows me knows that's my go-to for everything, came with the templates already done. So that's awesome because it is like 7:30 and we already have things measured and our templates taped. And so this is very promising. And it's super warm this morning, which makes me excited because our adhesive will stick and hopefully everything will go wonderfully. Shouldn't say that too loud, but so this is going to be the window above our bed. And then this is going to be the window kind of above our dining room table. And I know it's not centered, but it will make sense. When we bought the van, it came with this rubber mat, which actually ended up being perfect because now we don't have to make a template of the floor because we have a template of the floor, this rubber mat. So that's going to help us cut our subfloor, cut our plywood for the floor. But we also started drawing, I don't know if you can see the lines, we started drawing our design on it just to see what it would look like, which has been so helpful. So the first thing, our counter space was going to stop there. And we thought, oh my gosh, there's all this space. Let's add more counter space. So we're going to add about a foot, maybe a little less. So this is going to be where our sink is. It's going to be like right here, kind of closest to the side. We're putting our gray water tank just underneath the sink in more of like a cabinet for easy access. We're trying to really keep the water system simple. I don't want to overcomplicate it. And then this will be continued counter space and drawers. One thing that was really important to us was a fixed bed. So our bed, we are going to do a short queen, camper queen. It'll stop about right here. So that whole back space will be our bed. We did not want to have to break a dinette down or anything after we hiked all day. We're exploring, traveling, make dinner, clean it up. The last thing we wanted to do was have to build a bed. So we opted with a design that gave us what we both wanted, was a fixed bed. So underneath the bed will probably start right here, right where these struts are, supports are. So underneath that is our, say, air quote, garage space. So our freshwater tank and outdoor shower will be right there. On this side underneath, in the garage space, will be our battery bank and our electric. We are also going to use this kind of dead space up here as where we'll put all of our gauges. We're going to do a custom wood piece that'll go up there. That's where all of our gauges and stuff will be, so we can keep our walls really clear, but we don't have to go outside to see how much water we have and what our battery life is. And a lot of our stuff is also Bluetooth, so that should help. So then on this side, we're going to have, I don't know, it's hard to see. We have all of our tools in the way, but this space will be another counter space. We'll do a cute little backsplash. We're going to do an open shelf above that so that it keeps the van feeling very airy. Then here is where our fridge is going to go in that space. So we're going to do a big deep drawer. I've seen a lot of van builds where the fridge feels almost on the floor. And I didn't want to have to bend all the way down to get stuff out of there. So we're going to do a platform that's going to end up being a huge deep drawer that we'll put pots and pans and some little appliances in. And then above it will be a big cabinet for dry food pantry style. And then up here in our pizza oven, that's what they call it. It's just this dead space above the ProMasters. We're going to put a lot of our outdoor stuff. Jackets, some of our bigger, thicker winter wear can go in there. And then on this side of the van, we are going to do cabinets all the way across the top. So the whole top of that side will be cabinetry, just to help maximize storage. From a dinette perspective, I think we realized that maybe, as you can see where the white line stops and where the end of the ProMaster is, so we're putting the driver's seat on a swivel. So the driver's seat will turn around. to be part of the dinette. We're just trying to figure out what the best option is going to be for a seat in that space. We're putting the dinette table on a lagoon mount so we can move it all over the place and just, wherever it's most comfortable. But we're still deciding, do we want to do a seat that's like this way that faces the driver's seat, or do we want to put a bench like across the back? So we're still kind of toying with that. We're leaving that kind of open as we get closer. The other thing, because of the lip of the ProMaster, we're going to have to put the dinette seat and the table like on a platform so that whoever's in the driver's seat, their feet aren't dangling, which will be perfect because that'll be a perfect place to store canned goods since they're heavy. I think keeping them in a floor mounted cabinet or like drawer or whatever will be really nice. So yeah, we're really excited about it. It's going really well so far. We are going to put a collapsible counter space on the end of our counter. So if we want something to go all the way across, we can. And then we're going to put like a little collapsible outdoor table. So if we want to sit out there and have coffee and have a table to just set things on, we can. So we're very, very excited. It is a big day. Both windows will be installed. And then, like I said, I'm hoping the fan, we'll get to the fan today, which will go right here in the middle. The goal with the window positioning and the fan is that it will really generate a lot of airflow, especially at night when our doors are closed for safety. So doors will be closed, windows and fan will be open and on. And yeah, we're hoping that just the positioning will help generate a great draft. We're going to put like a little electric fan in that like kind of corner facing towards the bed. And then we'll have a little fan to sit on this counter that's battery powered. But that's where we're at. So overall, we're in a really great place. It's super exciting. We're hoping today is a really good get shit done day because tomorrow we won't be able to do any work out here. Still not adventurous enough to do things on my own without the guy who knows what he's doing. So we'll definitely resume on Monday, but I will be at work, and luckily Josh will be able to do some stuff. So we'll make sure we get lots of videos and pictures and stuff. But yeah, official day 3 of work. Here we go. So far, so great. Happy Saturday.
So I'm using a step chalk bit so I can control how big the hole is, but we're just making a big pilot hole for the saw blade to start our cut for the window.
Very fun. Okay, so there she is. She's in. Here's what she looks like from the outside. Oh, looks like it was there all along. Oh, let me back you up. Very, very excited because it looks like it was here the whole time. We installed it. So 1 down, 1 to go. Okay, quick update. This one was a lot harder, this window. We had to put a frame around it because it was really wide, more for an RV, but it's no problemo for us because we just went ahead and made it work. So we're gonna caulk around the outside of it just to, again, make sure no water gets in there. We did our MaxxAir fan hole. So we will make sure we install that tonight. Again, we just put some wood around it just to reinforce it because it is heavy and it's big. I'll show you the fan. The garage is a mess. Everything's a mess right now with this. But this is the fan. So it's pretty amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for it. But yeah, so it'll go right in there. And yeah, we started framing the floor. So this is all, none of this is glued down yet. So we will start gluing that tonight as well. I think we've had a really long day. I think we're going to pause, go get some margaritas, and come back and do some gluing. So, margaritas, right?
Yep.
Yep, margarita time. Margaritas, then come back to glue this, and we'll put weights on it so it can set, and then maybe, as long as we're not buzzed, we'll trace the we'll trace this out. Who knows? We may work on this thing all night. We don't know yet. Guess till we get tired. But lots of progress for one day. We're very excited. Can't wait. Can't wait to take her out, huh?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. I mean, if we keep working at this pace, it may be sooner than later, eh?
It's been a good couple days.
Yeah, it has. So, all right.